Those people that know me pretty well know that I don't drink. It's been years and years since I've had any alcohol at all, but when I did drink, I was one of those really annoying people that wanted the hoppiest thing you could possibly get. The hoppiest IPA possible. I know for some people they don't like that, but you know what? It's my mouth hole. I can put whatever I want in it. So, like I said, I don't drink, but recently I found out about this Lagunitas hop water, and I gave it a try. And if you're the kind of person who drinks lots of this LaCroix or La Croix or however you want to say it, that hop water was pretty good. So I wanted to see about making it myself. I went out and picked up a bunch of hops, and I'm going to play with a couple different ways of adding it to things so that I can make my own hop water. It was really fun going to the local homebrew and picking these up. I had not been to a homebrew store in forever, and it really cracked me up because there's so many different hop varieties available now, and they had them all in these little bitty bottles, just like going to like a pot dispensary. They were all labeled so you could smell them, and they had the price by the ounce. It was hilarious, and boy, if that doesn't look like a bunch of weed in there at first glance. It actually looks more like the fish food you get at the zoo when you get up close. So we have here Cascade hops in full hop bud form and in pellet form, which is more of a concentrate. And I'm going to play with these and see what I can do with them. Oh, that smells delicious. Look in there. So those are the dried out hops. Let's see what Finley thinks. Finley, you want to smell some hops? Smell that. Finley doesn't like hops. Sorry, Finley. I'll get you something yummy later. I don't have it here to show you, but I did buy a hops extract to give a try. And I don't want to bad mouth the brand it was or whatever, but I did not like it at all. It just tasted like a chemical, and that's probably because hops, or most extracts or bittering agents like that, are mostly alcohol. So you get this like really kind of alcohol pungent, like nail polish remover kind of taste to it. Now, I'm sure when you're adding it to like a mixed drink or something, it isn't as noticeable, but man, I dropped that in some bubble water and it was gross. I threw away the whole bottle of extract. So that's why I'm trying real hops. One way I'm curious to try is just dropping it in carbonated water. Probably won't get much out of it, but maybe just the smell will be enough that it'll be good. So I've got some Waterloo sparkling water, and I'm going to drop in some hops and see how it goes. Didn't expect much from this. These aren't fresh. These are dried hops, you know, as they typically are whenever you buy them at the homebrew store. And I can barely smell it at all. Cascade may not have been the best hop for this. Maybe I should have sampled some of the others. I can barely smell it. Now I got these hops floating in here, getting in my way. I can't really taste them. I was really hoping just the smell of the hops floating on the top would like get into my sinuses. But I can barely smell it at all. Oh well, that's what experiments are for. On to the next one. I've got a French press. I'm going to give this a try. Hops in the bottom, hot water in, let it sit a little bit. I actually expect this to work okay with the whole hop buds. We'll see. It should be like a hop tea. I mean, hop tea is a thing, according to Google. So it should be a hop tea, and it should be better than just dropping hops on cold soda. But then again, we expected that. No, we're also using like a ton more, so of course it's going to be stronger. It's going to get hot, and it's going to be stronger. Duh. Alright, we got some steaming hot water. I'll do about that much. And then we're just going to let that sit and steep for quite a while before we push it down. And then if I don't want to drink it hot, of course, I could throw that whole thing in the fridge and drink it later cold. We'll see. Let's smell it though. Oh, that smells much better. Although I'm starting to think Cascade may not have been the best hops for this. I think I prefer a more bitter like Centennial or something. Now I smell it. Now I sound like one of those snobs again. It does smell good though. It smells great. Guess it helps if I turn my lid the right way. It's hard to do this one-handed. There we go. Nice and green. It's still super hot. I should probably let it cool down. Not really the way you drink tea, right? Definitely smell the hops. That's a huge improvement. Oh yeah, the taste is so strong. So much stronger than the odor. I probably could have used a third of the hops that I used. Maybe a half. Super, super bitter. Yeah, I think I want a more aromatic hops, but this is not bad. Man, okay, maybe it's a bit too bitter. A little bit of honey. Let's do some honey. I got a sweet tooth, believe it or not. For as much as I love hops, I also really like sweet stuff. I should stir that, but I don't have an extra hand right now. It helps a little bit. It'll help even more when I stir it in. So after this, we need to try some stuff with pellets. I think this is a success though. I think I could even water this down and put a whole jug of it in the fridge and have cold hops water, hops tea, cold hops tea. I mean, it's just hops tea to drink later. All right, I just cut open the pelletized hops. And again, this is Cascade hops. Oh, that smell is heavenly. It's so wonderful. And it's so much more pungent with these because they're concentrated. So let's see what we can do with these. I think if we pour hot water over these through a coffee filter, we can get a hops tea that is maybe more aromatic and less of the lower end flavor. I don't know. We'll see. Let's try it. It really shouldn't take much. You can see there's not much in there. So these are like super concentrated, ground up hops. Alright, we're gonna give this a try. Oh, it smells so much more. Man, the pelletized stuff has so much kind of, I don't know how to describe it, higher, more Christmas tree kind of smelling odor. No, didn't get less of that bitter flavor, got more. So that's extremely bitter. I mean, that's fine with me. I like it. Might be nice right before bed or something. It's like drinking coffee, but more bitter. Maybe I should try this instead of coffee. I'm trying to cut down on caffeine. Okay, one final test. This is the hops, the pelletized hops through the coffee filter that I made. And I'm going to do just a little bit of this in a can of sparkling water, trying to get back to that hops water instead of like a hot hops tea. Something a little more cooling and refreshing. We're going to see how that goes. What do you think, Finley? Is that going to work? All right. We'll see. So, just a splash of that. I'm making a mess here. I'm doing it all one-handed here. We'll see how this goes. Oh, wow. That's almost just like the hops water from Lagunitas. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. Yeah, that's delicious. That's like gonna be a good nighttime drink. I have to figure out like the perfect ratio that I like. But like that's like a million times better than that hop extract. That's delicious. Okay. Okay, to summarize, hop cones dropped into a cold carbonated beverage. Didn't really do much. Hop cones in the French press was nice with some honey. Pelletized hops run through a coffee grind or a coffee filter was a bit much straight. I mean, it was, a bit strong. But that mixed with carbonated soda was freaking delicious. It was perfect. I think if I still had my setup to make, to carbonate water, I'd be making my own. I may have to I may have to reinvest and be able to make my own carbonated hop water. But that was delicious. If you got any good recipes for good hop drinks, let me know. I'd like to try some more. This is fun. You're such a baby. You're such a baby. All right, I gotta get up, Finley. I gotta get up.